Uh,
I chose.
I've got a still for this, but I wanted to put up the poster because I thought it was a cool throwback kind of aesthetic. Do you want to describe that?
sure, we've got a beautiful gilded frame here, and inside we have some largely sepia-toned Photoshop kind of images. Upper left-hand corner, we've got a delightful old-fashioned, like high medieval font in blood red. Below it, we can see a carriage emerging from a pond. On the right, we see two very enthusiastic, angelically dressed individuals with their hands raised in a dancing style motion, and seated, dominating the poster frame here in one of the more gilded chairs I've seen in my day is a smiling young blonde woman in a it's a country dress, but it is the a very nice country dress. This is for a special occasion for this peasant girl.
Mm. And title of the movie included there, The Devil's Bride. And then I also selected a still from this, and the still is of a gentleman with a halo who may be God, sort of, could be God, holding like a
Little yellow flower there. Yeah, yeah,
Daisy, little
yeah.
flower, yellow flower, gazing at it, flanked by two other gentlemen with halos and bishop mitres in white and gold. And he's sitting on a throne. Is that indeed God,
That
Giles?
is God, and I think that there's a length of golden chain that's at a slight angle from the rest of it that I believe goes up to the clapper of the little bell that he's got, which that breaking kind of triggers the whole um, cavalcade of strangeness that occurs over the course of the Devil's Bride when the heavenly hosts are all singing and they're singing the glories of God. So there's this wonderful, like full orchestral hymn booming thing with four parts for the altos, sopranos, tenors, basses, and this majestic thing. And then it would very quickly and smoothly segue into this go-go rock thing as God would fall asleep on his chair, and then the angels would sort of get tempted by the goodies that are on the tables all around them, and then he'd wake up again, and it would immediately go back to the oh, we're praising God hymnal style thing. And at one point, he's trying to ring the bell to bring order when he wakes up in the middle of the more revelry kind of thing, and the clapper comes out, and so chaos ensues. A number of people are cast down to earth, including the main character.
Okay. And this is from 1974, and it is Lithuanian. So it was
Mhm.
Soviet. It's a Soviet production, essentially. But you make it sound like it's a Christian folklore rock opera.
Good, because it is very much a Christian folklore rock opera.
All right.
Yeah, it's based on Lithuanian folk legend, which is why well, it's a simple story, but it was one I didn't quite follow every aspect of it, but definitely has plenty of weird going on throughout, not only from the sheer anachronism and Eastern Bloc versus very much influenced by something like Jesus Christ Superstar, but also, yeah, the various flourishes. The devil character is wonderfully vivacious, and he's got all kinds of little supernatural accessories to try and help him in his ambition to marry the beautiful daughter of the miller.
Any questions, Pete?
Yeah. Okay. Um, I like the poster better than the still, actually, but this seems interesting. Does it compare to Dogma, perhaps, in a kind of send up of religious parody of religious
I
culture?
wouldn't. I mean, it's hard for me to say. I wouldn't. Yeah, dogma wouldn't be the what would immediately come to mind here because it's not like it's to the extent that it's irreverent. It's irreverent in a that it's a peasant tale kind of thing, as
Oh,
opposed to a what I believe Miss Kevin Smith was getting up to with a more overt critique. So I think it's very playful. Yeah, it's more playful than disrespectful, perhaps.
Hmm.
But the gilded frame thing is important. It starts and closes very, very neatly with you see this gilded frame around the live, shot of what's behind it. So you see God, heavenly host things, and then the camera goes into the gilded frame, and the action stays in there until at the very end, the camera once again pulls out from the gilded frame for the final shot. So it's all within this
Huh.
that trapping there.